the Jigga Man. Jigga Jay-Z. What was his other name on the man of 1,000 nicknames? What was his name on Reasonable Doubt? Cashmere Brown. Ugh. He used that for like one album, right? Cashmere Brown. Jay-Z. Another one who's better than Kendrick Lamar and Eminem. He's not better than 50 Cent, but he's better than Eminem and Kendrick Lamar. That's a fact. You disagree in my comments, I'll block you. This is a dictatorship. Pause. The Jigga Man Jay-Z, a legendary MC, prolific thief of Biggie and Nas and Ice-T lyrics and Public Enemy lyrics and BG lyrics and Big Daddy, did I say Big Daddy Kane lyrics? And the man just can't stop taking. He gotta be friends with Puffy. And I believe around the time of Magna Carta, Jay-Z posted this photo. And this photo was him ranking his own albums from top to bottom. Now this ranking is ridiculous. Now on top, the number one is number one, and the bottom one is very horrible. But this is debatable. This is debatable. But Jay-Z's peak, to me personally, my personal favorite period of Jay-Z is In My Lifetime remix to Dynasty, so that's 95 to 2000. I've already given my feelings on the Blueprint and Black Album and that. But for most people, the peak of Jay-Z is 96 to 03. Before he does his fake retirement in 03 at the Garden, whatever. Just to come back and do Kingdom Come. Oh my God. Actually, no, didn't he do Unfinished Business in 04? Ugh. But Jay-Z's classic material, Reasonable Doubt, Volume 1, Volume 2, classic material. Even if, fine, if you want to say Blueprints, classic, fine. Black Album, okay, great. But it's clearly a period, much like, most artists, they have their great period and then they kind of have like the fall off or it's just mediocre period. And that will be 04 to present day. 444, ugh. Magna Carta, ugh. Watch the Throne. But personally, the personal drop off to me is when he signed that slave contract to marry Beyonce. But and that was around the Blueprint 3 era, if I'm not mistaken. Blueprint 3 is where to me Blueprint 3 is everything that encompasses Jay-Z's career. Is a little Reasonable Doubt on it, a little Volume, the Life and Times on it. There's a little R. Kelly Unfinished on it. And there's also hints of Magna Carta and what he became today. There's some good, some bad, some horrible. That's the fall off to me completely is Blueprint 3, which is 09. Kingdom Come was terrible. But on the Blueprint 3, the Jigga Man had this song. Now let's not talk about the symbolism in the video. That's another video another day. But one of the better songs, besides the video, but the songs, is Swiss Beats produced On to the Next One. Now this says, well, first of all, hit the like button, share this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Rap Genius says, isn't this Nas' website? On to the Next One is the fourth single from Jay-Z's 2009 12th studio album, The Blueprint 3. It peaked at number, who cares? Now the song's themes mirror and best accomplish the purpose of the album to showcase Hove as the major trend. Jay-Z has never been a trendsetter. See, here we go with this BS. Jay-Z has never been a trendsetter. The way Jay-Z used to dress in the Rockefeller days, he's stealing from Dash in Harlem. His lyrics are always someone else's. Everything about him was someone else's. He always bit someone else's style, someone else's sound. Swiss Beats, yeah, he stole Swiss Beats from DMX. That's why Hard Knock Life blew up. You took the DMX Swiss Beats formula. Trendsetter of being a thief. But shout out to the Jigga Man. Produced by longtime Hove collaborator Swiss Beats, the song contains a vocal sample of the words "Under the Spotlight" manipulated by Swiss Beats to sound like On to the Next One. Okay, I don't get that. As well as a background synthesizer sound from the live version of Just a Song Dance. Didn't Wale sample that for Wale Dance? And of course, The Jigga Man, as soon as he sells out to Beyonce 1,000,000 Grammys, Jay-Z got 24 Grammys. You don't even know why he does. Can't even list any of them. But the irritation of this song, this is a good song, good beat. The video is something he's signifying. But this perhaps has the most irritating lyric in the history of Jay-Z's vast catalog. On to the next one, not that. At this point, when you get to around 07, 08, 09, a lot of people were starting to glaze Jay-Z. He was introduced to a new audience because he married a pop singer. They really don't care. To this day, these people, they don't care about Jay-Z. It's, oh, that's Beyonce's husband, so he's Stedman. He's Ray J. Oh, that's Brandy brother. The affection for Jay-Z has been so fake for the last 15, 17 years just because of who he's with. They're not hip-hop fans. They're not hip-hop heads. But he's benefited from that in that circle. But this is also a time where a lot of Jay-Z fans from the 90s and early 2000s, they started to think and they started to feel Jay-Z don't sound the same. He don't rap the same. It's not as sharp as it once was. Simply, to me, he ran out of Biggie lyrics still, but a lot of people said, we want the old Jay-Z. The same way the last 15 years, you people, I miss the old Kanye. I miss the old Kanye when he had like the teddy bear and he had like, his collar was flipped up. I miss the old Kanye. And Jay-Z, who's always been self-serving, always about himself, he don't care what you want. He cares about whoever will give him the latest dollar. A capitalist at its finest. An opportunist at its finest. The Jigga Man. He was horrible in them scenes in what was it? What was it? Paper Soldiers? Oh my God. Well, I guess he wasn't really having to act. He had like 2 lines. There was some video he did where he was acting. Was it Streets Is Watching? I don't know. It was some like skit he did with like, was it Michael Rappaport? Oh, it was terrible. But this song has to have the most irritating Jay-Z lyric of all time. And if you understand what I'm saying, if you live through what I just said of people wanting the old Jay-Z, which is funny, like the old Jay-Z, Dear Summer is like American Gangster was kind of like a throwback to Reasonable Doubt, and this was 2 years before. But on the first verse, he wastes no time. Hove, oh God, Jay-Z, the fact he has society calling him Hove, the blasphemy. But he wastes no time getting right to it. He wastes no time. The Jigga Man. His words cut deep. Hove on that new N-words like, how come? N-words with my old buy my old albums. I remember hearing that when Blueprint 3 came out, I was in high school. And I remember hearing the bootleg in like a computer room. And that line, why would you say that to your audience? Well, if you want my old stuff, buy my album. Your old albums are platinum. So are you saying you want more sales? Because Jay-Z was always insecure that Reasonable Doubt didn't sell that much at the beginning. Your audience, I don't understand about entertainment. Your audience is saying, we like when you did this. We don't like when you do this. So why would you then slap them in the face? Oh, then go listen to the old stuff. And then that's funny because Jay-Z would then tour to this day. And whenever Jay-Z's toured from this date, how often has he done songs from Blueprint 3? Or Magna Carta? Or Watch the Throne? If you go see a Jay-Z concert today, if he does them, the majority of the songs is going to be from the 90s or up to 2003. So you're performing your old at the whole shows. So it's like a contradiction. You slap yourself in the face. Why would you say that to your audience? Then he says, N-word stuck on stupid. I gotta keep moving. Now I will say that he also has a point. People want my old material, buy my old albums. I gotta keep it moving. That is a true thing. You can't keep doing the same old thing. But that doesn't mean you abandon what worked. Michael Jackson, he did pop, he did R&B, he did whatever. But he still did the moonwalk. He still did the spin move and the kick. He still remixed his noses every few albums. Now Jay-Z's walking around with a dreadlock wig. With that said, what are your thoughts on this? Let me see if there's any more. He says, then he goes to materialism. Great. He went from Substance and Reasonable Doubt and back to Rolexes and Lexus and status of my records, balling on the corner. Oh God! Then he talked about the Jonas Brothers or something and their testes. What are your thoughts on this? What are your thoughts on Jay-Z saying this? This is to me, this has to be the most irritating Jay-Z lyric ever. I guess if you look past him just stealing other people's lyrics. With that said, leave your comments. What's your comments on this? Do you remember this song? Do you agree with Jay-Z? Do you see the point I'm making, but also you see the kind of point he's making? You want my old stuff, but I gotta keep moving, because you do. You can't get stuck creatively, but you don't abandon completely what worked. With that said, I'm up out of here. Like the video, share the video. If you enjoy my content, you can donate to the Cash App. If you have a video request, you can also donate to the Cash App. The Cash App is $XDN online. Most of my videos come from donations from listeners like you, and I'm up out of here.